Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good Monday morning. I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Brandon Libby. Hopefully you had a great weekend. We're off to a pretty active start to the week, really today all the way through Wednesday. Now the severe risk is not going to be very high for us. Yes, the colors have changed here a little bit. The idea remains. We have a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather across our area for today and tonight. Much higher risk for severe weather the further south you go. In fact, it's looking very likely across places like Oklahoma. That's where all the warm, humid, unstable air will be. I think for us, we are going to be north of the warm front, sitting on the cool side of the system. And so beyond maybe just a little bit of small hail with some of the stronger cells that pop up, we should avoid a lot of the severe weather for today and tonight. That being said, a lot of rain is on the way. And because things have been so dry, I don't think we have a huge flash flooding risk, but certainly some ponding could be possible. There's that slight risk in the yellow for some flash flooding, we'll say, and then a much more marginal chance there in the green. So again, widespread flash flooding, not very likely. Some ponding, perhaps. So just be aware of that. Turn around, don't drown if you do encounter any flooded roadways. What we're expecting over the next several days will be around 2 or 2.5 inches of rain. Light green colors here, that's where we think maybe about 1 to 2. Darker greens about 2 to 3, but again, you could really have more in some spots or less in some other spots. So we'll say around 2 inches for the area for the next several days. Now today it's kind of the transition period. We have a lot of dry air in the low and mid levels of the atmosphere. We're trying to saturate that before we get more of the widespread rain. Can't rule out a few scattered showers for this morning into the early afternoon, but essentially it's going to be fairly cloudy. And then I would say about 3 p.m. you start to see some of these smaller cells popping back up, and I think we'll reach true saturation by about 7 p.m. That's when the radar really explodes. It's going to be that steady, moderate to at times heavy rainfall, and you'll really just see that here through the overnight hours. So that's going to give us a pretty soggy Tuesday morning commute. This is about 5 a.m. here, still raining for most of us. And then from there, I still think everybody will see rain through the day on Tuesday. Just might not be as widespread or steady, I should say. It's going to be more on and off through the day. So you can still see a lot of those cells popping up as you go through the afternoon. As we go into Tuesday night and Wednesday, we're now getting on the backside of the system, so it's starting to pivot around a little bit. Still some moisture to work with there, so it's going to be some scattered light rain Tuesday night. And then through the day on Wednesday, the chance for rain will gradually drop, and we'll see everything drying out by Wednesday night. And that'll set us up for a dry close to the week on Thursday and Friday. Now, along with the system, some pretty strong winds coming with it. We're going to see wind speeds of 15 to 25 or 30 miles per hour, so even stronger winds overnight. Gusts around 40 to 45 miles per hour over that time as the winds come in from the east, and then by Wednesday they'll be in from the northwest, and all of that keeping our temperatures pretty cool. Highs today in the upper 50s to about the upper 60s. It will be a kind of a wide range of temperatures with warmer air further off to the south. There you see those gusts, and again some scattered showers with thunderstorms today, especially late in the day. And then tonight it's widespread. Everybody will see some soaking rainfall. We'll see our lows down to the mid 40s to mid 50s with the winds gusting to 45 miles per hour tonight. And then for tomorrow, looking at the winds still very strong, temperatures even cooler, low 50s in the far north, maybe some mid and upper 60s in the south. And again, just some on and off rain and storms pretty much all day long. Wednesday, the rain is fading away here in your city-by-city forecast. We'll have temperatures there at their coldest in the mid to upper 50s area-wide. And then once we start to dry out here in your 7-day forecast, we are warming up a little bit, about the mid-60s on Thursday, near 70 on Friday. Still looking at plenty of clouds into the weekend, and then another chance for rain by Sunday.